So we've been traveling through the Balkans for a week.
Yes.
One of the things about the Balkans, one of the expectations that we had...
That people will be fighting in the streets.
As well, yeah, but that people are ultra-nationalistic.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Bulgaria here?
Shit.
Shit?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, why?
This is what Bulgarians are proud of, right? I asked this all over Europe. I want to talk to the Bulgarians because you guys are, we're cousins, we're neighbors here. What's great about Bulgaria is my question, and the answer is the nature. You do realize that the nature is everywhere. So all over the world. The sky is amazing in Bulgaria. If you look like this, it's amazing. If you look down, that's when it starts being a problem.
It's a little bit quieter than I thought it would be. There's a lot of flags everywhere, everybody loves their flags.
But then, like everywhere else, they kind of were like, we're laughing about everybody.
Before I came to the Balkans, I've asked someone from Bosnia about the stereotypes here, right? And they told me that the Serbs are Nazis, the Croatians Nazis, the Albanians Nazis, and the Slovenians gay. Apparently these are the stereotypes here.
The jokes make in the West is like, you used to own half of the planet and you used to, sell people. And they're like, tell us more about how horrible we were. But here, they're like, we went through a war 20 years ago. We went to Pristina, and when we went to the accommodation, the guy was like, this is a beautiful house. Thanks to the war, everything's new.
I think there is a Serbian hidden somewhere.
Yes, he's in the basement. He's trying to
We went to Sarajevo, and there's bullet holes in the buildings.
It was the worst bombing. 11,000 people dead. A mother in Srebrenica, and she started to say, I lost my husband, my 2 sons, my 2 brothers, his sons.
During the siege, like 500,000 of these fell down on the city. It's official number. So now, in the one side, you have something that it's killing us. In the other side, you have something that it can give the new life, because we use that like a vase for the forest.
We had a guy who's in the Air Force. He came to the show. He has to defend the border.
My work is war.
Your work is what?
Yeah. I brought you a gift.
Oh wow.
From military. It's my first star.
Oh wow.
As an officer.
Are you sure?
Yes, of course.
That's very kind of you, man.
3 of those.
Man, can I give you a hug?
Yes, of course. Yes. We hug a lot on here.
You're gonna get the second one soon?
Yeah, next May I'm gonna be the first lieutenant.
Okay, I'll send you my address now.
The thing that we've both noticed is the similarities between the countries. Aside from the differences that they have now, historically they all had the same struggle.
What do you think about Romanians? What are the local stereotypes?
Languages have similarities.
Our languages have similarities, yes, because we were fucked by the same Ottoman Empire.
We went to Tirana, and Skanderberg, the great hero of the Albanians, also fought the Ottomans for 20 years. In Romania we have the same. We have so many things in common. It's very interesting to see where we're arguing amongst each other, but we all have very similar stories.
All of these countries are very connected to the Ottoman Empire.
And Russia as well, actually.
So tell us this, what do you do here? What type of business are you in? Work. You're in the business of work. So this is what communism does to you. You're afraid that someone is listening. You think someone cares.
They're all fighting, but they all have these things in common. The food is similar.
This particular street became kind of a spot where you would eat the best food. Of course, kebab.
Kebab?
Yeah.
They would say it's perfect.
Is it like kebab?
No,
oh my God.
Meat fingers.
He started insulting us. He's insulting us.
Yeah.
In Romania we have mici, and it's the same thing. We eat it with garlic. Very different in maybe languages and alphabets, but similar in everything else.
How do you reflect on expectation versus reality,
This is how I reflect. Well, 2 of the places we've already been in, but Skopje and Tirana brand new. Never been to the countries, never been to the cities. Skopje is overwhelming for any statue enthusiast. Statues of the greatest people of Macedonia, and then us. But we can leave, and pigeons don't shit on our heads that much. That's all I have to say.
Okay.
For more,
For more what?
Well, that's the cliffhanger.
Oh, okay.
People are gonna go, what exactly? I think the Vatican has less statues than Skopje. The store for statues has less statues.
This is my first time here in North Macedonia, and I'm trying to understand. Oh, really? It's not North. I came from Central Macedonia.
Strike number one.
Strike number one. All right. I guess it's the last time I'm coming here.
I called them North Macedonia, and they were like, what did you just say? You said the name of your country.
But here's the thing. They also have a statue of Alexander the Greek. That's how they call him.
I think you read the room, you sensed what areas they are sensitive in, and you just abused those from the first second.
Anyway, they got around to it.
Where did you meet this lovely lady, sir?
At the restaurant, Sarajevo.
At a restaurant, and you said the name of the restaurant in case someone else is looking for Polish women. So she was just there eating pizza, and you went to her table and you said,
I really like your face.
I really like your face. And you fell for that. How bad are the men in Poland? And nobody told me that they like my face. What do Polish men usually say? They don't say anything. They don't say anything.
No.
Yeah.
That's the biggest building in town. One thing that has been recurring in the shows is that there's a lot of women that are stay at home.
Yeah, housewives.
Housewives.
The Housewives of Belgrade and Tirana. That should be a Netflix show. In the last week, I've met at shows more housewives that I met in the previous 4 years of touring.
What brings you to Skopje?
My husband.
Your husband brought you here? Oh wow, this is...
I came to join him.
You came to join him. This is human trafficking on another level. This is fantastic. Do you have a job as well? You're a housewife. My God, feminism came here to die. That's fantastic.
You see all of the women that you talk to, they all have strong personalities, which is why I end up talking to them, because they're very like outgoing.
My name is Yana, I'm from Belgrade, and I don't have personality.
I feel like you're exploding with personality. Aside from your husband, what do you do as a three-dimensional person, as a human being? See, the men are laughing. It's like, why would you call a woman a human being? I can hear you.
I'm also just hanging out.
Also hanging out? And does your husband make a lot of money? What does he do?
Secret, so I cannot tell you.
All right, so how organized is the crime that he's committing?
Do you think it's important to follow your dreams?
It's important for people to have the freedom and the opportunity to do whatever they want. But you know, if they're happy doing that, good for them.
You're all single? This is like a human centipede. Look at this. This is the Backstreet Boys of Albania. You're single. Your friends are trying to get you laid. You're annoying them. What's wrong with you? You hate feminist women. Well, did you hear the vaginas just close? Why do you hate feminist women? What have they done to you? Who hurt you, sir? What's supposed to be beautiful? Being feminine? But can they be an individual? What? Who are these broads thinking they're individuals? You know what feminism is for? So women have rights just like you. Because women historically have not had a lot of rights. They weren't allowed to do the things that they wanted. So they started feminism so that they can be like us, like men, to be as annoying like this. That's it. Really? Let's ask the women. Do you guys feel like you have the same rights as men in this country?
No.
There you go. I think that's it, man. Get over yourself, read some books, talk to some women.
Do you prefer housewives or wild wives?
I prefer wives gone wild. You know that TikTok trend about women preferring to encounter a bear in the woods than a man? You know?
There's no way. No doubt that men are bad to women.
Yeah.
But you know who's worse to women? Bears.
Well, You know, they grow up with toy bears. They don't grow up with toy men.
They do.
Do they?
Yeah.
Kens?
Yeah, Kens.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they, man, women have been toying with me all the time, man. So.